Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope everyone is doing well whenever you see this day or night. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini for March 1st through March 17th. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything between friends, family, health, work, love, etc. So always take it how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online by just Googling it, and you can find out your other placements. You can find out your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and all of that. So, like, I'm a double Sag, but my moon is in Aquarius and my Venus is in Capricorn. So sometimes when I read my own horoscope, I check those other signs as well. So if this reading doesn't resonate for you, feel free to check your other signs on my other videos too. But yeah, with that being said, I wanted to also say that time is relative. So whenever you see this message, it is for you. So it can resonate before or after March 1st through March 17th. Okay. And I also wanted to say that I shuffled and pulled all of your tarot cards ahead of time, Gemini. So we'll get into that in just a moment. But if you're a visual person and you're not watching the live and you want to take a look at the picture, including the oracle cards that I pulled at the end, and you want to look at that while you listen to me or watch me, you can always do that if you want. So to do that, you can just click in the description box below, click on my website, click on the Facebook link, look for the Gemini reading, and it'll be the first comment there is one photo with everything there for you if you want. What else did I forget to talk about? I can't remember. Let's see. uh, I think that's everything. Yeah, so I always forget to say too, but if you're interested in a private reading or interested in candle readings, all that information is on my website too. So anyway, let's get into your reading here, Gemini. We're going to do a quick sound bell just for some healing here and grounding for the reading. So if you want, you can take a deep breath in and out whenever you feel comfortable. All right. All right, Gemini, let's get into your reading here. I hope everyone is doing well. All right. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. So we're going to do your first main 6 tarot cards here first, Gemini, and then get into your tarot confirmation cards. But the first row here is energy starting around March 1st, that week and into that weekend. And then the last row here is the second week of March and the second weekend as well. All right. So, oops, I forgot my timer here. Okay. So, Gemini, you have 7 of Swords upright, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Wands upright, 9 of Pentacles upright, and the Queen of Cups upright. Okay. So to start your reading off here with Gemini, the 7 of Swords is a card or an energy that speaks of some type of worry or anxiety or overthinking, possibly not feeling grounded in some way. And if this is not you, Gemini, it could be the person you're dealing with or the general situation, like I always say. But yeah, in this card here, you can see it's like a little meerkat inside of its home, sticking its head out of its little home here, out of the dirt, right? And then you have the 7 swords facing downwards. Now, anytime you have swords going down in tarot, that means that there's some type of anxiety, confusion, overthinking, depression, something like that, okay? So this could be energy from the recent past or energy you're still currently a little bit lingering in the beginning of the month here, Gemini, okay? And we'll keep going and find out why as your story progresses through the tarot here. Okay. So your second card here, and I was going to say it even with the first card, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. These two animals, there's a pig here, I'll show you in just a moment, and the meerkat. that are supposed to be in their home but don't look comfortable, okay? So there could be something you're not comfortable with right now, Gemini. That is because it's in the reverse position, okay? So this is how it came out, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, when it's right side up, you see this little happy pig, and he's having a good time in his little mud bath here, and it's peaceful and abundant, okay? And he's very confident, and he's feeling at home. But there's something you could be not feeling at home with, not feeling comfortable with, not feeling abundant, not feeling confident in some way. And it could be because of this mental anxiety, worry, confusion, overthinking. But again, these two animals are supposed to be in their home, and this one is worried, right? And this one isn't comfortable or confident in some way. But nothing lasts forever, right, Gemini? Thank God. And we all go through these things at different times. So the next card you have here, Gemini, is the Page of Cups in reverse. This is talking about resisting something, possibly not wanting to go with the flow in some way. There could have been a small offer that you were going to give to somebody, or somebody was going to give to you, or just an opportunity from the universe in general that either wasn't well received by you, another person, or it didn't come through or was put on hold. Okay. There could also be a little bit of resistance of wanting to level up, or even learning something new here. But let me show you the card. Okay. So normally, you can see, hopefully, with the lighting here, there's the sea lion inside of the wave, right? And so this is the animal that talks about going with the flow, the movements, being in control of your emotions. And this, since it is a Page of Cups, it could be a small offer or small opportunity, right? Sometimes about communication as well. But since it was in reverse or upside down, that is why the offer wasn't well received, or it was put on hold, didn't come through yet, or this could just be a general resistance to going with the flow or getting this new communication or more information here. Okay. But we're going to find out why. So the next following card that you have, Gemini, that goes into the second week here of March is the Page of Wands in the upright position. This is a beautiful card, actually, that's telling you, asking you that whatever this resistance is, this uncomfortableness, this overthinking, that the more you are able to adapt to your environment, like the chameleon here, this will bring you out of that energy, okay? And as a Gemini and being an air sign, right, you do have a tendency to be overthinking sometimes, but you are one of the most expressive, communicative sign in the zodiac, right? So this is asking you to use those skills that you have, in your, in your sign already, and to bring them out. Sorry. So bring those qualities out that are naturally already in your sign. This ability to change your environment and adapt with different people and talk to different people and make them feel comfortable, no matter who they are, will bring you forward and bring you some type of peace too, because the first three cards have this a little bit restless energy. Okay. And then the next card you have here is beautiful as well. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is talking about coming to almost the completion of something, right? So 9 being 10, being close to 10. 10 is completion of something, okay? But this is a card of patience, okay? So when I said before that you had a little bit of this restless energy, and that once you're able to be more adaptive and be more at peace, this will bring you even more patience. And so you can stack your pentacles, you can stack your abundance, you can stack your money, you can start, becoming more skilled at whatever you do. Okay, so you see in the background on these stone walls here, there are these individual pentacles. Okay, so it's someone who's really taken the time to put in a lot of work and effort and to be patient. It's also because it's a turtle, talks about having the ability within yourself, Gemini, to feel home, to take your place of home wherever you go, right? To feel safe, to feel content, to feel comfortable with the pig that was in reverse here before, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So here you are coming in to feeling more confident, at peace, and at home, and just really stacking up those pentacles and coming to the end of one stage, other, possibly because we talked about it being 9, almost 10. Okay. Now the last card you have here, Gemini, in the main 6 tarot cards, sorry, I got a little quiet, is the Queen of Cups in the upright position. And this is also a gorgeous card that has a moose here underwater, and she's swimming, and her cup is in the bottom, and her crown is off. Okay. So a lot of people sometimes forget that the moose is a land and water animal, or sea animal, or whatever you want to call it, river animal. But this talks about not being afraid to go deep into something. This could talk about vulnerability. It could talk about going into deeper levels of a work project or a relationship or whatever it is. Just don't be afraid to go deep, because that's going to bring you even more forward momentum. People will start to respect you more, Gemini, and you'll come into this royalty, this leveling up, this queen energy. Okay, even if you are a man, it's just a metaphor for that type of energy here. Okay, so that is really a gorgeous card too, like I was saying. Okay, so with all that being said, this is the perfect time to get into your confirmation cards. All right, so you have Queen of Wands upright. You got 2 queens here, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Empress. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll go in order here, Gemini. All right, so with the Queen of Wands in the upright position, this is a woman who's enlightened, who's feeling support, who's feeling passionate, who's feeling like she has a lot of courage, confidence, okay, this inner knowing, this great peacefulness, feeling like she has all the tools around her to be successful, all the support around her. It's very hard to see in this card, but she is sitting on a throne, and there's 2 lions, outlining her, one on each side here, okay? And also to note, she has the sunflower, which is the sunflower that comes from the sun card, so that's the enlightenment here. There also could be, in the recent past, Gemini, you had some energy where you were able to celebrate something with other people, because she also has leaves, some type of wreath, parts of it around her crown here. And so when this shows up here and it's confirming the 7 of Swords in the upright position, this is basically saying that you could have known something, Gemini, in the recent past, or currently when you watch this, the beginning of, March here, where you could have known something, but perhaps you didn't trust it in some way. You were having a hard time possibly having strength or courage about something, or passion about something, and this is what led to the energy of the 7 of Swords, where you started not feeling grounded, even though you're literally in the ground here as the meerkat. So something was making you over worry, overthinking, being an air sign, like I said, that can happen sometimes. But it's because you forgot about this Queen of Wands energy that was behind you. Could have been something within yourself, or a person around you, or just your environment, okay, but you weren't trusting it. What it looks like, to the second week of March here, that you start to remember that you do have support around you, that you do have strength inside you, Gemini. And the more that you bring out your inner strengths and be more communicative, I can't even talk. The more you communicate, the more expressive you are, Gemini, here with the Page of Wands, and have the ability to adapt to different situations in your surroundings, like the chameleon, and change your color. But always be true to yourself, of course, not be a fake person, but just really want everyone to get along kind of energy. And that's what's going to bring you forward again, bring you out of that being uncomfortable, not feeling at home, not feeling confident, having some type of resistance before in the first week, and not wanting to trust something here, okay? Now your next second confirmation card here, Gemini, is the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is a great card to have in the reverse position here, okay? Because when it's right side up, it's somebody walking away, not making a decision at all. Okay, see all of these 8 cups here are right side up. None of them have fallen over. But this person is just going off. It's not a bad card, right? But it's an observation card when it shows up like this. But because it was reversed for you, Gemini, it's more of an action card now. So maybe you are ready to make a decision about something, or just to come back and deal with whatever these cups were, right? And so when this Eight of Cups is also confirming the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you're starting to, in the second week, wanting to take action, wanting to deal with, well, why aren't I comfortable? Why don't I feel at home? Why don't I feel confident or abundant in some way? Why don't I feel like royalty in some way? Let's deal with this, right? And the more compassion you have for yourself, and the more patience you have for yourself, and of course with others, here again with the turtle and the Nine of Pentacles, you're ready to come out of walking away from everything. You're ready to see things more in the light and get more information, because also you have the moon card, I mean the moon, not the moon card, but the moon down here at the bottom of the Eight of Cups in reverse, okay? So you're stepping more into the light, you're being more patient with yourself and others, you're taking the time and the hard work to be at home with yourself no matter where you go, to feel safe and content, and this will bring you forward even more. Now, the last confirmation card you have here, Gemini, is so beautiful. It's the Empress. I love this card, how it shows up in this deck, okay? Hopefully you can see it in the light here. But it's all of this green abundance all around her, and she's got her wand, okay? She's sitting down on her throne. She has the ability to see things from a higher perspective with the birds all around her here. She doesn't need to be defensive, but she does have defenses here ready, right? With her shield at the bottom of her feet, okay? But she's royalty. She has her crown on. She's holding her scepter, and she's holding that, I can't remember the other thing that it's called, the little ball with the cross on it, okay? But traditionally, you know, putting all that aside, those are just little details. The Empress card is the businesswoman of the tarot, okay? So this is somebody who really knows what they're doing, really knows what they want, and has the resources to make things happen. There's also a tiny horse at the top of her throne here in this deck, okay? So again, forward movement. And when this Empress is in the upright position and is confirming the Queen of Cups, this is just telling us, Gemini, that whatever this resistance was in the beginning of the week, where you didn't want to go with the flow with something, or if it wasn't that, excuse me for itching my nose, you were waiting for some offer that somebody was going to give to you, or you're going to give to them, or some small opportunity from the universe that perhaps you just didn't like, it wasn't the right thing for you, or perhaps it didn't come through at all, and this frustrated you and made you more resistant to what the universe was trying to teach you at that time. Sometimes when things don't come through, it just means, you know, that it wasn't for us. And so a lot of times, what is that saying? God's rejection is God's protection, something like that. I don't know. Take it if it applies. If it doesn't, you know, throw it away or whatever. But again, the Empress is so beautiful and confident here, and she has the support around her. And so it's telling you, Gemini, here, whatever this resistance and not feeling comfortable and this overthinking and worry in the beginning of March, just know that it won't last forever. And remember that you are royalty, that you do have resources around you, help and support. Yes, the support on the bell there from friends and family. Okay. And I said before, I just want to show you before we get into the last part here, but you have 2 queens in your reading. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups at the end of the main 6 tarot, and then you have the Queen of Wands over here as your first confirmation tarot. So a lot of stepping into your own power, royalty here, and even with the Empress. just want to show you. You can see all of those cards, but really beautiful. Okay. Put that back. And so, yeah, again, the last thing I'll say about this before we get into your oracle cards real quick is that when the Empress is upright and it's also confirming the Queen of Cups, it's just saying, yeah, I'm a fucking queen, right? Excuse my French. I can go deep. Like, I do this all the time. And so maybe people don't realize that about you because they just see the light side of you, the successful side of you, the side that you show to the world, but they possibly don't see all the hard work that goes behind that and the times where you are going through something. Or this can also talk about your vulnerable side here with the Queen of Cups, going deep into something and not being afraid of where it's going to take you because deep down that you are royalty and that you have the support around you. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. And always feel free to let me know if this resonates for you. You can put down in the comments below, or you can message me privately, whatever, if you feel comfortable. But yeah, this is what I see so far for you, Gemini, for this time. Oops, turn down the commercial. So with that being said, let's put this up here for a moment and grab you some quick oracle cards before you go. All right, so just give me a minute to tap back into your energy here, Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know? Additional messages for Gemini, highest good. March 1st through March 17th. Messages for air sign, the twins, Gemini. Oh, all right, that one came out. And guess what it is? It's the meerkat that you had in the beginning of the reading. I think there was another sign tonight that had a meerkat, but I can't remember at this second. But, oh, excuse me, I need some water. Between all the coffee and the incense, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm so dehydrated. Anyway, enough about me. So you got this little meerkat buddy, just like how you had in the beginning, the Seven of Swords here. And so it basically says, get support from a trusted group of like-minded people, like-minded friends. Right? If something's giving you anxiety, worry, overthinking in the beginning of March, try to reground yourself, Gemini, and speak to somebody else. Speak to somebody you trust. That's always good advice, no matter who you are, what you're doing, or what you're going through, right? I like it. All right. Well, let's get you one more oracle card from another deck here that I have. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. March 1st through March 17th. Final messages for Gemini. What does Gemini need to see? What does Gemini need to know? Messages for Gemini. Oh, we got 2. All right. Take me to no more. Some of the other zodiac signs have a bunch of cards this time. But they all come out where they're supposed to come out, right? Okay. So first one you have here, oh, that's beautiful. It's like a mirror image. There's 2 dolphins looking at each other, 2 whales splashing outwards, 2 women facing each other, holding hands. And it's called Soul Family. It says, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. This is very similar to what we just talked about with the meerkat. You're not alone. Let me take my fingers away so you can read it too. It's a really pretty card though, right? You don't have to do it alone. Call in your soul tribe, your soul family. Beautiful. And the other one that had to be seen, very perfect for Gemini. It's play. It says have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. I love Geminis because it's the opposite sign of Sagittarius. So I just think we're both really goofy sometimes. So I love this card. But yeah, I'll show you. There's a woman inside a martini glass, and there's some rugs and mountains and the sun in the background, but it's really beautiful. Hopefully you can see that there. So yeah, Gemini, with all this deep things you were going through in this process, I like the message of don't be so serious. Remember to have time where you play, right? Bring out your inner child. Do something for yourself. Celebrate the good things that are going on in your life and other people's lives that you care about. That always helps too, right? Oh, this goes over here. All right. Well, anyway, I was trying to see which energy this could go with. I would definitely say with the chameleon. He seems like a pretty playful guy, right? He's gonna adapt to a lot of different situations. He's the party man. He wants everyone to have a good time. He's talking to everybody. He's communicating. Okay. I always say that when Geminis go quiet for too long, that's not good. You have to, be in your element. And when you're ready, come back out to resurface, as they say. So anyway, I know I've gone over time, so I'm going to end it here. But thank you so much, guys, as always, for your energy and your support. And again, if you want to see a picture of all of the cards, if you're just wanting to check it out at a later time, you can do that by clicking in the description box below, clicking on my website, click on the Facebook link, find the Gemini reading, and the first comment there will be one photo of everything here if you want to, but you don't have to, of course. And the other thing, I can't remember if I spoke about this earlier. I think I forgot for this one, but that's okay, is that if you're new to YouTube, and you haven't already subscribed, it is free. So all you have to do is click on the bell icon, which is in the bottom right, and just make sure it's active. It's totally free, and it just lets you know when I put out new videos. And for people who've already subscribed, I thank you so much. And thank you, as always, for coming back. So anyway, I hope this helped. I hope this resonated for some of you guys. And hope you have a good day or night whenever you see this. And I'll see you guys later. I'll probably end here and then do some readings in the morning. We'll see how things go. So, all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.